If you want to be a part of the change in your community and beyond, you're going to need to be patient. You're going to need to be tenacious and persistent. This is not a sprint. It's going to take a long time to see the results that we desire. And so we're in it for as long as we need to be. Hi, I'm the local activist, fresh in from doing chores on the farm. Wonderful hairstyle and all. But I wanted to do a series of short videos this week about how you can find your people, because you will need like-minded people around you for support, for encouragement, to be a sounding board for you when things get tough and you get frustrated, to remind you sometimes about why you are in this fight. And so we're going to talk, about some strategies to find your people. And in some communities, it will be an easy task. And in others, it will be more challenging. So today I want to talk to you about joining some organized institutions in your community. Now, a couple of them I just found out about. I just joined myself. So, I'm still kind of feeling out, but what they're all about and how they are going to operate in my area. But I decided it was worth a try to check them out. And they've been recommended by a couple of people. So the first one is called No Small Act. I like the title. And on their website, I will put that link down in the description here, but on their website, they talk about their values, they talk about their mission, that kind of thing. So I agreed with what they had on their website, and I signed up. The second organization is called Joyful Warriors Unite. Again, I like the title. I like to be joyful. I think being joyful during these times is an act of resistance in itself. Okay. So again, they were asking for volunteers in various capacities. Their website kind of spoke to my heart. And so I went ahead and joined that group as well and volunteered to help as needed. So I will keep you posted on how I do with those groups. I would suggest that you try them out too. And then, as we develop this community, we can talk about our experiences with them. In 2000, it was right after the inauguration of the person. I created a local Indivisible group. Indivisible had just come out on the scene, and I don't know what happened to my lighting here, but we're fine. Oh, we're back. Anyway, so because of where I live, there was not a lot of action being taken against the new administration. And so I went ahead and created an Indivisible group. It was so helpful for me because at our first meeting that I just kind of put out, this is where we're meeting, this is when, we had about 30 people show up. Some of them I knew and others I had no idea who they were. But our first meeting was basically a event session. Okay, we all needed that. We needed to be in a room with sympathetic ears. And so I think everybody walked away from that going, okay, I'm not alone in what I'm trying to do here. So the local Indivisible, we were pretty active until 2020. And then the local Democrats kind of stepped up to the plate, and there was a lot of overlap between the two groups, those who were interested, who joined Indivisible, and those who were working with the Democrats to try to resuscitate that organization in the county. And so I didn't really see the need for two groups, small area. We don't need to split our resources, right? So I have now rekindled the local Indivisible group, signed up. We were old enough that we'd been spit out of the database for the National Indivisible group. I will, if you're not familiar with what Indivisible does, I will put their website link in the description so that you can check them out as well. So Indivisible, is, again, at the local level, is a way to bring people together and plan how they are going to attack national issues with a local group. Okay, so it's a great networking kind of opportunity. I mentioned the county Democrats. Again, I live in a very red state, in a very red county. And so one of the things that we've been doing as a group is that we have decided to take on a couple of issues, such as people being hungry and without homes in our county. And we are putting our collective efforts into alleviating some of those problems. We can do that right now because we don't have local elections going on or statewide elections going on. So we have a little bit of a lull, but we all feel like we need to be doing something, right? So we still meet once a month at the local library. And, we've been working together for several years now. And it's just, it's kind of a mishmash of friendship and let's, do something helpful in the community. And then, whatever religious institution, if you have a connection to any religious institutions, there are some that are welcoming and open to tackling social justice issues and at a local level. And so, I would suggest that if you're interested in joining that kind of organization, that, that you start visiting some different churches, synagogues, whatever fits with your belief system, and see what they are offering and how they treat you maybe as a stranger. Okay. So one of the things that you must do in this whole series, you'll see what I'm talking about, but what you must do to find your people is get out of your comfort zone. Okay, carve out some time, reach out to people. You can benefit so much from doing that, but nobody is going to find you. I think it's my computer screen that is illuminating me, or not when it goes to sleep. Anyway, sorry about that. But you're just going to have to step out. And this is what we need right now. We need people to step out and to step up. So we will continue on with these tips on finding your people. I'll post another video tomorrow. I'm making this my daily practice. And I have to tell you, I've put this off for about a month out of fear. I don't know, looking like this in front of a camera. And now I don't really care. It's just, things are too serious for me to care about what other people think about me or my looks or my age or whatever. So I'm going to be, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I've got the networking locally thing down pat, but with these videos, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and I feel really good about it. And I want you to have that feeling too, as you get more and more involved in your community. So remember the motto of this channel: you are needed. No action is too small, and you will never know how much your efforts make a difference in the world. So until tomorrow, take care.